All right. Failed to understand what the repeating glitches meant. The tune is gone, but you keep hearing it nonetheless. At this rate, you'll have to have enough earplugs, pay patents to sell to make you a mogul. Okay, so no longer weak. She's rested. What are the odds? Dee Dee spotted an Astro Citizen emergency cargo bay or cargo crate laying nearby. I had to check. The odds are infinitesimally small. Unfortunately, it is empty, but for a syringe of Slarp, standard issue liquid for Astro Citizen rejuvenation and holistic improvement. Don't ask me how to capitalize. Who should use the syringe? So who's the worst off here? None of them, really. None of them, really. I guess sanity-wise, he's better. So I guess she should take it. We can upgrade the expedition system. But I'm guessing that only changes, I'm guessing that only changes what we can bring. I don't know if it gets us new spots. Maybe it does. I don't know. And I think we're safer just continuously going back here. Maybe we should wait for this. But it just seems like it's so far off, you know? She's gonna take that syringe. I am going to... Let's get another one of these going. We should always have one on board. I'm gonna wait the day. I want to see what this does for her instead of sending her out. She looks great. Continues to be your friend. Nice. We are starving. She is starving. That's fine. She may still get hungry, have other ailments, but her base mental and physical abilities have been vastly improved, for the time being at least. Oh, okay. I wonder if... Agility, limber, intelligence, brilliant. Oh. So it boosted these as well, didn't it? I think so. The shuttle sounds a bit rickety, Captain. A fan of the above the terminal is making a clicking sound, and there's a big cable knot behind one of the panels. We don't have a ladder, so balance on the chairs, check behind the fan, or untie the knot in the cable. Let's do that. 2 days there. I guess I'm just gonna send her back out here. To the glade. She can take the armor. Oh, she is starving. Wait. Can we cancel this? Can we cancel this?
Huh.
I'll give her the soup like this. Hopefully that works. Because I don't see a way that I can cancel this. And where are we at? We are also starving. So I guess we're just waiting. Tried to untangle the wires. It was a struggle. You snapped a cable in two. Live contact brushing the ship's hull. Current shocked you to your marrow. Ooh. Wait for directions from Vac Train. Yeah, exactly. We're just waiting. Oh, here. These aliens are becoming a nuisance. This one is clanging at the ship and yelling, El Pime. What is El Pime? Anyways, oh, it was asking for assistance. The aliens from Sala 476 are attacking Vac Train Central. What do you think, Captain? Go in force to settle the dispute once for all? Try to defuse with diplomacy. I mean, we're better with strength, I guess, but we're kind of, it's equal because of her stats. But as the captain, let's go in brawling, I guess. This could be interesting. He could get hurt, but We're crafting a med kit. You sided with character name, and we're told to wait for a signal to rush the tunnel. An hour later, you heard a siren and all stormed in, coming upon the 476ers from the rear. Poor things couldn't withstand a surprise pincer attack, despite only you emerging behind them. The shock of your tall appearance forced them to scatter down the tunnels in various directions. New era of prosperity may be upon us once the vac train system is cleared. But first, vac train central phobians have some checks to run. Okay. You're gonna give us a ready signal. Sir, something's infected Backy, my backup AI module. Perhaps it's interference. It needs a reboot? Either folks, it's too warm in this tin can and Backy's here to fix it. I can't give armor. I don't even know why that would help in this scenario, but fine. We're gonna make an artifact and recycle that for power and other good stuff. I also need to like whip up a sock at some point. Okay, so why are we weak? Damn. You leapt up to pull the fan housing out, but struck the spindle instead. Oh, here we go. The blade wobbled and shattered, shrapnel went everywhere. You dodged most of it, but one smaller shard nicked your arm. You lost some blood. Must keep a tighter leash on Backy in the future. Yeah, okay. So he's gonna have to take this. That's fine. It's all well and good. We're gonna recycle this artifact. We'll get some power, and then we'll make another first aid kit. I'm detecting high levels of unknown toxin in our air system. Analysis shows it isn't too dangerous, but it has hallucinogenic properties. The air filtration system got jostled around during the crash, and a crack may have opened. Well, we'll seal it with duct tape. Hungry and weak. Yeah, take that. Dee should be back, what, tomorrow? Feel much better? We look fantastic. You feel vigorous. But we're starving. Okay. You used tape to repair it. Never a bad idea. Seconds after the crack was sealed, you felt better. That was all good. That is fantastic news. Let's knock this out. Soup. Attention, I'm detecting a leak in the coolant reactor. Did I mention you should not inhale this? Okay, we've got the mask. Man, remember our first run and how much more, like, we ran into every situation where it's like, we just don't have it, so wish me luck. Now we actually have stuff. Cannot determine if you actually read the Fix the Reactor Astro Citizen leaflet, or you just made random motions trying to see anything through the mask, but the leak is no more. All right, Dee Dee's returned. She's limping a bit, but it's fine. The glade's transparent buckling trees and pointy branches rendered her a bit fraught. Same thing as before. She found ancient remains of a petrified creature, so she got us 11 minerals, and she got us some soup. We're still friends. Our last expedition was followed. We can't say by who or by what. Dee Dee's really tired. Huh. Okay, but now, okay, so this time it did take enough damage, so we're gonna have to repair that. The lead phobian from Vactrain Central approaches the shuttle. Tunnel blockage at transfer, primary transfer, undig. Clearly it wants you to go down and do some dirty work. You ask why they can't do it themselves. No go in tunnel. Shivering with fear. No dark. So they don't like the dark, these Vactrain guys. I guess we take our shovel and see what we can do. 2 days on that. We can maybe send her out again tomorrow. If we fed her now, we could definitely send her tomorrow. Actually, that's not true, because we have to repair this, so we'll just wait. Assuming we'll get new places to scout soon. You trooped into the Vactrain system to try and clear out the blockage, just like the Phobian asked. However, you found a blockage too tough for our standard issue shovel. If you upgrade the shovel with some components, you might be able to power through. Okay, so we've got to upgrade the shovel. That's okay. 1 day on this, then we upgrade. Came across the planet's apparent inhabitants. The alien carrying a heavy-looking case entered a nearby bunker-looking structure, and you followed. He left his armor-like suit in the case on a rack with a multitude of other suits and cases. The alien's apparently taking a shower. Act fast. Will you snatch one of the suits and run, or force a random case open? So we could get armor or something else. We have armor there, and I'm worried that if we get that, it's going to be useless, even though it's damaged. Maybe we'd get working armor, but I don't know. So we're going to do what we're best at. See what comes randomly in that case. It's also nice that when this is done, we don't need to use it immediately, so it gives us a little bit of leeway. How are we doing? Hungry, hungry. Probably going to go into starving tomorrow. No, they're still okay. First aid's done. Your foray into the alien bunker went well. You grabbed some of the cases from the rack and wasted no time forcing it open. The lock gives a crack, revealing myriads of loose electronic components. Without much time to think, you rooted around the circuit boards and cables and found nothing useful. You left the bunker in a hurry so you wouldn't be spotted. This is most distressing, but there's an unknown group spawning on our location every other day. What do they want? We can kind of see this like looming thing happening here. Okay, we need to upgrade the shovel. So that's going to set us back 10 of these, 10 of the power, but that's fine. Outside, sir, a caravan of sorry figures and grim wagons are plodding past the shuttle, hanging their heads. You open the shuttle door to watch them pass when suddenly one of them pops up right at your side. It's a little waif-like Phobian in silvery regalia. Blood is spattered inside his goggles. Do you wish to ignore its attention, offer healthcare, or proffer a new mask? Huh. Blood is splattered inside his goggles, so he's got to be hurt. You notice a holster on its hip with a... Okay, this is risky. I'm going to give this to him. Then the shovel will be upgraded. Then we need to recycle another... Build, make it... We have to craft another artifact, recycle it, make first aid. Because that's going to be gone. Hopefully this... Maybe he trades us or something, or who knows. Maybe he comes back to help us at one point. When Dee Dee offered the first aid kit, the sad creature from the solemn convoy waved it away. It instead gave you a little data drive. Okay. You tried to press the kit into its hands again. The alien stepped back, drew its weapon, and fired. The two of you rallied and pulled the shuttle door shut, but the alien pelted you with painful little ball bearings. It left eventually. I got a chance to scan the drive. Apparently, these aliens knew a world-wrecking war was coming, and they were still building silos when it happened. In the decades since, they have never taken off their suits and have mutated to cope with this world. I don't know whether to feel pity or fear. Jesus. Okay, so she's in poor health. What are we? We're fine. But she's the one that took the damage, so... Okay. Okay. Now, let's see. We've got the shovel upgraded. Let's make one of these so we can recycle it. Our routine just became less plain. Some adorable duck-billed creatures set up a nest nearby. They enjoyed hugging our crewmates' legs. We should disperse them or adapt to this hurdle. Duck-billed creatures set up a nest? Disperse them with strength or adapt? I don't know. Let's disperse them. Food, medicine. All right. Now we got this shovel upgraded. Hopefully they contact us again to check out that tunnel. We dispersed the furry menace. Watching each other's backs, he scared them away. The mask came in useful when one of those furballs tried to hug your face. Adorable as it may have been, the act felt vaguely predatory. Okay, so we're still buddies. She's no longer weak. She's asking for food, so we're all just hungry. We're going to recycle this guy. Actually, let's do this first. An anomaly is sweeping over us. It's not radioactive or chemical. It's a sort of space-time affecting fog. Lights flicker within as if it carries a charge. Could be part of the world's ruined ecosystem. Do you see that outside? I didn't think it was possible for a computer to hallucinate, but you see it, right? The giant kettle seems to be speaking to us. It's asking if we've met the sock lady. Does that ring any bells? Any kettlebells? The sock lady? I mean, we've used the sock. Doesn't ring any bells. The sock lady. It does not ring any bells. I wonder if I have to try each of these zones before we get more locations. I don't think that was the case in our first run, so I'm not sure what's holding us back there, but we are progressing things pretty quickly. We just have to now help with this tunnel with our upgraded shovel. Our better shovel. Okay. After responding to the kettle apparition, it proceeded to spout words about not discussing Lucy. It didn't make much sense. The anomaly blew away into mist shortly afterwards. Lying in its place was a sock. So we got a sock from her. Proceeded to spout words about not discussing Lucy. Maybe that's what she calls these socks. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Now we can help with the shovel. That's good. We'll go ahead and make another first aid kit. So we have that ready to roll. We want to repair this thing eventually. Hungry. Oh, I hovered over. I was like, dead. What? Hungry. Yeah. Go. Come on, tunnels. Oh! What happened? The end? You did it! Shovel in hand, you trooped back to the dark tunnel one last time, found your way to the massive sprawl of the Vactrain Exchange, and worked away at a small blockage at one crucial junction. Phobos's planet-wide Vactrain system has been reinstated. Phobians are delighted, and after a train stop to an unfathomably large storeroom, you are ecstatic too. You have access to all the soup you need for hundreds of years, a vast surplus of food. This Cold War ended with a warm, fuzzy feeling. Wow. We did it! That's cool. That's so cool. What I really like about this is it seems like so many different ways that the game can end as well, based on what planet you go to, who you run into, who you help, who you don't. Really cool. Nice, we did it. That feels good, man. Good job, guys. And only one casualty as well. One thing I did notice, I was a bit worried at the very beginning about our food rations, but the expeditions really helped. And although those don't show as resources, I think more often than not, we were coming back with soup rations. And so this Cold War thawed and ended with a warm, fuzzy feeling. Captain Baby Bronco and his crewmate Dee Dee Dawkins arrived at Phobos, befriended the locals, killed some other locals, and then activated a long-slumbering transport system. Now living in comfort and security, nuclear winter aside. The pair will go down in Phobian history as the tall aliens who came, saw, and ushered in a new era of prosperity and safety on this wrecked world. Captain Bronco's friendship and support helped Dee Dee overcome at least some of her anxieties. She relaxed a little, although her obsession with coffee continued. Emmett's time in space was shorter than he would have hoped for, but by the time he made his unfortunate exit, he witnessed more wonders of the universe than he thought possible. To be honest, even on Earth, he had already wished for his body to be ejected into space after his death. While Captain Baby was relieved to have put the crisis behind him, he quickly started considering his future. If he was strong enough to save his companion once, he thought, nothing was stopping him from doing it 100 more times. This realization put him on a long and perhaps misguided path to becoming an intergalactic superhero. It seemed like ages have passed since 3 amateur astronauts had left Earth orbit, expecting certain doom. Now the brave pair of survivors look to the future with renewed optimism. As one tale comes to a close, another begins. We survived. 52 days. 19 soup, first aid kits 5, sock puppets 1. Items brought from expedition 7. See, this I'm not sure about. Because getting access to more locations would be really helpful. Maybe it's just from upgrading the Maybe it's just upgrading the thing. That's probably what it's from. You just need to upgrade it more. But we kept saving it because I wasn't sure if we're going to need to upgrade our crafting station to maybe get like guns and stuff. I wasn't sure where we were going. But yeah, that's my guess. Cool. We did it, guys. All right. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time. This was fun. This is really good. This is like, it's cool because of the varying paths. And we do see some overlap in the random encounters, but the total, like the entire path was different, which was really cool. And I enjoyed it. This is a fun game, man. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.